Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Tika Tikah and I love doing mukbangs. So I've got this yummy kale salad that I made up. It's got chicken and all sorts of good veggies and things in it. I've been trying to be a lot more healthier with my lifestyle the last like 6 months or so. Just because I'm not like the best, most healthiest eater, right? So I ended up just kind of like diverting my diet and having like 2 cheat days a month as opposed to like every day a cheat day. So anyway, so I try to, I guess, eat a little bit more, but also just a lot more healthier. I did the same thing for my husband and kids as well. I'm so hungry today. I really feel like I could eat this whole thing. It's like, I think around 1:30 in the afternoon and I still haven't even eaten today. So this is like the first meal for me. You know, I know a lot of people don't like kale, but I kind of grew up with it and it tastes good. Especially if you can add like extra flavor to it. Like for me, I find that I really like to add like garlic powder to it. I ended up putting 3 chicken breasts on here and then 2 full heads of kale. And then just like a little bit of corn, and I usually just do whatever I feel like I've kind of got in my fridge at the moment. I actually just got my camera today, so I figured why not mess around with my camera a little bit and record a video, and if it's good, maybe upload it, go from there. I have always wanted to do like videography, photography, but I guess you could say like I didn't have a lot of confidence with it and it just seemed like it might be a little too difficult to try. So I just figured like what the hell, I'm just gonna, like, it's 2018, let's just do this, right? It's about time to do this. So, my most amazing daughter in the world that I have, I asked her if she'd be willing to move her bedroom to a different spot in the house in one of our other rooms that we have that's bigger than this, because I've always had her right next to me because she's our only girl. So I've always had her within like a close distance. Oh, this is so freaking good. I ended up, like, I don't know if anybody realizes this, but when you bake your chicken, or you do probably realize it, but after you bake your chicken in the oven, there's all these like juices left. For me, that's like the best part of the chicken is the juices. So I usually take that and reduce it down and like cook it down to where it's like this, you know, saucy kind of gravy. And then I add usually like olive oil and apple cider vinegar to it. And it just makes it into this like perfect dressing for salads like this. It's got all the little seasonings from the chicken and everything. It's just one of my favorites. But yeah, back on the topic of my daughter. I said, will you move to a different part of the house? I would like to have like a studio or something, and as soon as she realized what room was going to be hers, I mean, I think she took everything out of this room within about 1 hour. So she was up and out of there. So these walls are actually her favorite color. We have different tastes in wall colors, but I'm like, I am not gonna go paint this whole room because if at some point she wants to move back into this room, I want her to be able to have her walls this color. This tastes so good. Thank goodness, Jesus. Thank you. So I kind of decorated in here, put a little few things. I got this desk as like a freebie from like buy sell trade. And it's a little bit smaller than I want, so I might end up getting another one and throw this into one of my other kids' bedrooms. And they can just paint it and do whatever they want with it. I can't tell in here, but I actually have a vitamin. It's like a Thrive, like I think it's what it's called, a vitamin packet. It's supposed to be like really good and have a lot of things in it for you. It's really good. It's really, really good. This thing is massive. It's the biggest salad I think I've eaten to this date. So, I've been watching mukbangs, or I call it mukbangs. Some people call it mukbangs, I'm not sure. I have been watching them for the last year or so. And to be honest, I really enjoy it because I know it sounds really weird, but I cannot be the only person that does this. I literally go and cook myself some food, and then I sit down like I'm having dinner with that person, or lunch, or just chilling, right? I thought to myself, oh my gosh, like, I would love to connect with people on camera and share a lot of my passions and things that I'm really into myself with them, and then just get like that time in with them each day. So I would love to hear about what your favorite type of mukbang is. I know that there's some of them that you don't talk at all and you just eat and it's like high volume. Or there's ones where there's, you know, specific food requested, or more healthier ones, or I don't know. I'm sure they're going to come out with some really more creative ones over the next few years. I know some people like ones that, where you have like napkins, maybe? You use napkins, or maybe that's just common courtesy, I don't know. I'm still figuring out how to do this whole film editing thing too. So, I mean, if you have any recommendations for like software to use, let me know too. Because I just want to find something that's kind of easy, but gets the job done and it's good quality, right? Here's a nice big piece. It is so good. The kale, while I chopped it up and I put it in the bowl, I added, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got some pieces right here, but I added kind of like, I added olive oil to it is what I'm trying to get at, and I added garlic powder to it and a little bit of like sea salt to it, so it adds that like its own flavor plus a little bit extra. It tastes so good. And usually I'll pop the kale into the oven and have like kale chips. I grew up with like the white mom from the ghetto. So my mom always cooked soul food growing up. And it was absolutely amazing always coming to my house and smelling all the different type of things that she would create for our family. And I grew up with no dad, just a single mom, my brothers and sisters. So she was always so amazing with making sure that we had everything that we need as well. But one thing that I do miss is just sitting in the kitchen with her and cooking and just learning all the things that she wanted to teach us. My mom always had like these big dreams of becoming like a bakery, like a person that owns a bakery. She's a lot older now, so she's not able to do that, but I guess there's always trade-offs. She actually owns a dairy goat farm. So anytime me and my kids go down there, they're milking goats, they're learning how to make cheese and yogurt and cajeta and all these amazing things that you can create with goat milk. She has other animals as well, but those are her main thing that she does. I feel like I'm the messiest eater today. Just staying there. This is not like a boob film. They just come out on their own, I guess, sometimes. So. I grew up eating pretty organically, but my mom would also get different odds and end like cuts of beef, right? Or chicken or any other kind of meat. She would always have us try it because, you know, she'd always tell us there's people out there that in the world that this is what they eat. This isn't weird. This is normal. This is good food, right? And so I don't feel like my salad's going down very much. So good. I don't know if you can tell, but I made like a good dent in this corner. I'm going with this. I feel like I got this. So yeah, with that being said about my mom, I've raised my kids now to like every food group. So we cook like a lot of things that make other people probably like squirm, but we love it. I think it's important for kids to know like that there's so many different types of protein out there, different things that are in their vegetables and stuff that they didn't probably know about. Let me know what kind of mukbangs you want to see. I don't have access to where I live at, like lots of fast food, but I can cook anything and I have access to anything that grows in the wilderness as well too, so. I live right on the ocean, so I can end up like with any type of the most amazing seafood in the world to eat at any point. I added, I don't even know where all the pieces are. I've got some down here. I chopped up, I don't know if you can see it, some Havarti cheese. I stumbled across this cheese about 2 years ago when I went to like a sandwich shop in New York City. Yeah, they had this cheese as an option, and my sister said it was thebomb.com. So I was like, okay, let's throw the Havarti cheese on my sandwich. And I've never gone back. Anytime I see Havarti cheese on sale at the store, I'll buy like 6 things of it. Just because it adds so much flavor to your food, and it's just a little bit different of a taste. And I really enjoy it on salads. It's good. We can get some big bites in. It's so good. I've never been one of those people that can like eat super quiet. Like I'm always smacking my lips because I got big old lips, but who cares? Eating's eating, right? That's so good. So, I used to tell my husband, I need to be one of these people in an eating contest because I feel like I can just tear through some stuff. It's so good. So what's your favorite type of food? Like if you just had, like you sit there in your dreams at nighttime and you're like, oh, if I could have that tomorrow, or dude, my day would be so much better if I could just have this like one thing. This one thing. Because for me, I've got one thing every single day that I could wake up and eat every single day, but I would probably die if I ate too much of it. I honestly was thinking about having my name be Ramen Noodle Girl because I absolutely love ramen. So much. Like, I don't think there is, and I haven't been able to try like obviously every type that there is out there. Just I'm like mainly American ones, and then obviously the Canadian ones I know as well. Well, I would absolutely love to try some of those spicy Korean ones. They're kind of hard to find where I live. But I did find a Korean grocery store market down in Victoria, BC. I live on an island. Anyway, but down in Victoria, BC, so I was thinking next time I go down there just for some shopping with girlfriends, I would stop in there and get like some tteokbokki. I think it's how you say it, tteokbokki, or some sundae. See if I can find some of that down there. And then most importantly, see if I can find their ramens that they have down there. And bring a bunch back for my kids to try. So, I have kids. Well, mainly it started with my daughter. I do have kids, but my daughter one day about 4 years ago was searching through YouTube, and she came across K-pop. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but she fell in love instantly. I mean, I think she learned, I feel like she knows like every K-pop person's name, every band, everything. So my husband and I started hearing there was some music that we didn't understand coming from her room, and I'm like, what is this? So I go in there and she's like, oh my gosh, Mom, these guys are so hot. This is K-pop. And I'm like, what the heck is K-pop? She's like, Korean pop. So I'm watching the videos and I'm like, gosh, they got some good graphics on this. This is good. By the time a year later hit, I think every one of my children could sing every single song. Literally, they want to make their own music videos. Like my youngest, if you tell him that he's not Jimmy, he freaks out. He has to be Jimmy for some reason. I don't know. Because they're just so funny like that. Oh. I usually don't pick up phone calls on things like this, but let me turn that down. I get like 20,000 phone calls a day because I'm pretty social, and when you're social, your friends, I guess, call, you know? I feel like I'm all over the place with talking today. I didn't commit this with like one topic I wanted to talk about. But I guess that's just me as a person. Like when I go eat out with my friends, the subject changes every 2 minutes. And I'm sure many of you guys can relate to that. There's not like one thing that we sit there and we're like, let's just talk about this. It's about everything. And so I guess with talking with you, like I'm all over the place, I guess. You know, I might get better at this, honestly, over time. I might get better with the lighting. I might get better with the camera and everything. But that's just gonna take time, right? Any fun or good thing just takes some time to do. So I'm so excited because normally I have lashes on, but I haven't had them for 6 months. It's good to take a break away when you have lash extensions, because sometimes when women don't, I've seen it a few times, their lashes will grow back like kind of like twisted. So I always usually just take like a good little break. And so I scheduled an appointment with the girl that does my lashes that I haven't seen in like 5 months because I traveled quite a bit this summer here and there. I'm so sorry that, like, I guess the camera, I read some reviews on it after I bought it, and it said that like it overheats really easily, and that just happened for my first time. It looks like I've got like 20 minutes in the video and then it just shut off. So I can understand cameras overheating and what have you of like continuous videoing. I don't know about this. And I'm not like a camera expert, so I really wanted to try to find something, because when you're buying a camera, it's a huge investment. You know, I'm trying to commit to this, and I want to commit to this, so I want to get something that's a good quality. This Sony 5100A, I believe it is. It costed me $535 Canadian, plus all the little extras that I ended up getting, which was like, I had to get like a case, because you want to get a case when you've got a camera, right? I got a case with it. Maybe I'll do a video and show you guys all the little setup that I have for myself. I bought, you know, like a tripod, and I bought extra chargers for this as well, as I heard the battery life's not good on it either. But you know, honestly, I just went off like a recommendation of a lot of YouTubers that they had with as far as like what camera works best for them for vlogging and video taking. And obviously with these videos that have to get edited, you know, it can be a little bit difficult to try to find a camera that stays on the whole time. I feel like I'm the most healthiest person in the world right now. My usual type of salad that I like, honestly, I used to hate Caesar salads until I started adding, I like that, I don't know how to explain what it is, but I started adding more anchovy paste, is what it's called. Yeah, anchovy paste to my salads and my Caesar dressing. So I would mix the anchovy paste in with the salad, and then I'd mix it in with the dressing. And then obviously add extra bacon, right? Who can forget bacon? And today is actually my kid's first day back to school since Christmas break, and so my house is so quiet. I mean, the only one making a ruckus is my cat now. But I didn't realize that I really like silence this much. No, I'm kind of hoping to do like a day in the life of, or, you know, what I eat in a day. Because obviously I don't eat huge salads like this all day long. I am a plus size mother though. You know, I think anybody that had 5 kids would be rocking some curves too. This is definitely enough to feed like me and 2 of my kids, because I've got a lot of boys and they can tear through some food pretty quick. So I definitely think probably my oldest boy could probably tackle this thing like you wouldn't believe. But it tastes so good because all the like the sauces and stuff that I put on here all stuck down to the bottom. It's so delicious. You know, I see all these sushi mukbangs and I'm just like, oh, I just wish. And I have all this fresh seafood here, so I think I might do a video on like a how to like I make my sushi. How much sushi I make for a family of 7. You know, people when they meet me, they're usually really surprised that I have 5 kids. Because honestly, I'm like a very free spirit. I like everybody. I don't judge people based off of what other people say about them. I like to find out my own self, because I think that's only fair to the person. And believe it or not, I've actually met some really incredible people that people like don't be friends with. And I get along great with them. You know, just because one person stabs one other person in the back doesn't mean that they're going to consistently do that to everybody. You know, obviously there's got to be some sort of reason or hurt or feelings or something there. And so, you know, you can't judge people based off of other people's opinions. It's not fair to them. But I find as we get older and we grow, learning to be that way just kind of takes over yourself. And I'm sure there's some probably like hard people out there still that just won't give anybody the benefit of the doubt, but that's just not me. I see some of these YouTubers can like legit tear through some food. And I'm always surprised when I see like the petite people able to really tear through things. Move this one. So generally, like, how long do you like to watch your mukbang videos? Do you like 20 minutes? Do you just like leaving it on your TV and listening to people eat while you're up cleaning your house or doing things or driving to work? What do you like? Do you like people that are quiet eaters? Or people like me that's a chatterbox? Because if you like chatterboxes, I can't even say it right. I talk so fast sometimes that I catch myself, but I'm sure many of you do that too. Yeah, so if you like chatterboxes, but also somebody that's willing to make some videos for you, where they're super quiet, I'm your girl, Tika Tikah. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you guys ask me any questions too. You know, what's it like having 5 kids, or literally anything. I feel like I give really good advice. I'm a very empathical person. I'm very sensitive to people's needs. But I also find like I genuinely just love helping people and talking to them, and because I really feel like just like that one conversation that day might have changed somebody's life, right? That one time that you talk to them could have changed like their whole day to where they're in a better mood, because you know, people are lonely. You could be married, not married, have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, single parent. It doesn't matter what you are. There's days that you're lonely because sometimes people just don't get you. I don't understand that. I've been there before, and I mean, I talk to my kids about that lots too, you know, that even though you guys might feel like life is tough for you right now, there's always somebody that has it tougher. Definitely has it tougher. This is so good. I just don't know how people do not like this kind of stuff. Like I have so many picky ass friends that refuse to eat their vegetables, and they're grown women. As soon as I moved to this part in Canada, in this little town that I'm in, I found out like 80% of the people do not eat mushrooms or seafood. And I'm like, come on now. There's wild mushrooms here, and we live right on the ocean. There's some wild seafood too, you know? Wild salmon, everything. They refuse to eat it. If you get like really good pieces of kale, I swear to God, it tastes kind of like broccoli. I love it. I really am excited to see where my channel goes, because I'm into a lot of things. We're an outdoorsy family. We're super creative. I also do. Okay, legitly, the camera shut off again. This drives me crazy. I didn't know this camera was like this, but you know, I'm gonna do the best I can. Make the last little bit of the short, but all I'm saying, you guys, is I'm into getting subscription boxes each month. I have some ones that I normally have for me and for my daughter, and also vegan treats and things like that. I also, even though you can't tell because you only see half of my face today, I love makeup. Absolutely love it. I don't buy any of the high-end stuff. I did Ipsy for a while and got some things through that, but my daughter took most of that stuff. But I use regular stuff that you get at the grocery store for makeup. So I'd love to show people had to apply different things to be able to work for them on a low budget. I also love to talk about stories, and I grew up and had like the most craziest childhood with my best friends, and we're all still best friends. So I mean, I've got some stories on adventures and things with them. But yeah, if you'd like to watch me eat some more food and learn about some different things, please like and subscribe. And just have some fun with me. Like I said, I'll answer anything you have any questions about. If you want me to wear red or something or blue, I got you. Let's do this. I'm feeling fuller. But I don't know if you can tell, but I really feel like I did like some justice. Like I really just like, it feels lighter. I mean, the chicken's mostly gone, right? But I'm full. Maybe a couple more bites. That's so good. You know, I love adding corn to my salads. It just like really adds extra depth of flavor. But yeah. Yummy. I'm finished with this. Anyway, it was so nice to meet all of you and whoever's watching this. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me, or if there's anything you want to talk about. I got you. I'm your girl Tika Tikah, and we can talk about anything. So yeah, have a good day.